Teams are still figuring things out.
And Kevin, you can't take any of these lineups as final just yet. Coaches might keep trying some new things, tinkering a little bit, and these teams are very much works in progress.
Now the starting group for the visitors. There's the screen. Shot clock at 6. Doncic, no good. Jokic passes to Bogdanovic. Back to Jokic. From outside the arc. Chanchard grabs the miss. Lazic, he's covered by Bogdanovic. Doncic feeling it out for the 3, and he's good on the 3 ball.
And it's so hard to take away the 3 from Doncic. He needs very little space, and if you press up on him, he'll go right around you.
Greg, you think about oversized point guards, and the gold standard has always been Magic Johnson. Now you look at Luka Doncic, and he's certainly big for that position.
Definitely some positive similarities, right? But the big difference is one of those guys has 5 rings, and that's not a knock on Doncic. This is a team sport, but Magic's ability to affect winning was right there with another MJ, Michael Jordan.
Here's Chanchard. Pass to Doncic. And the 3 off target. Down low. Here's Jokic. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
Such an outstanding effort there for the big man to stay focused with his shot. Jokic, tremendous concentration.
They set the pick. And here's Doncic from the arc. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
Jokic high post. Launches it. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And Will Hardy calls timeout here. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy. Nikola Jovic has checked in for Nikola Jokic. While we have a chance, let's take a look at the teams that led the NBA in rebounding last season.
And you have to be impressed if you look at the rebounding numbers from last season. They ran a number of guys to the glass, which led to plenty of second chance opportunities.
Here's Chanchard. An easy 2 points on the layup.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Tipped away. And that one drops. He has 5.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
Well, he's going to just keep going now. That's early confidence for him.
Pass to Doncic. Drills it from outside.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
Bogdanovic, that's for 2. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
Doncic outside. That Ball is in the basket. Now he's shot 6 and made 3 of them.
And once Doncic gets inside with the ball, he's halfway there. Then he just uses his strength to finish the job.
19 seconds left in the first quarter. A 3 from Bogdanovich. The shot comes out. Pass to Chanchar. Doncic with it. Here's the 3. Traps in the tray. Doncic has got 11 points.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
And so the first quarter is in the books. Up 4. Stay with us. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
It's good. And here's Dragic. Just 5 to shoot to the left wing. A 3 ball. Drains it from beyond the arc. He has 5.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Here's Teodosic. Jokic. And Jokic throws it down.
Yeah, Jokic is a hard worker. That time, a terrific job of rolling into the open space after he set the screen.
And the layup's good off the glass.
Any possession that ends in a shot from that range after a good player and ball movement, that's a good one.
Here's Teodosic. Scoreless thus far. Misses the layup. Outside Dragic. Out to the wing. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played so far. The NBA scoring explosion, Brent, hasn't slowed down. We're getting record-setting offenses, it seems like, every single season.
Yeah, Kevin, lots of factors going into that. Obviously, more three-pointers being taken and figuring out the math of the game. But let's give credit to the players and the work that they're doing in the offseason in terms of getting better with their skill to be able to shoot that basketball and seek out the most efficient shot on the court.
Jokic with a screen on Dragic. Open jump shot off the mark.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
To the paint. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, that along with maintaining the pace of play right now, playing with tons of intensity.
To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Pass to Doncic. Doncic gets it to go inside.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Outside Bogdanovich. From deep three-point territory. Sinks it. What range from outside. Wow.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovich has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now, here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. There's the triple. The triple! Doncic!
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
No one near him. And he hits the jump shot. He's got 9. Gone a sensational 5 of 5 from the field since the start of the second quarter. Inside. Doncic bullies the D inside.
Just looks like he's got more feel tonight, like he's really got a good grip on that ball as he's letting it go.
17 seconds left in the first half. Now Bogdanovich. 5 points in the game. Just 5 on the clock. There's a screen. Drains the three-pointer. And the first half is now in the books. They're up by 6. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the second half of basketball right after this.
You take a look at the home team, you can already see they have the makings of a good team, but they also have things to iron out.
And turning now to the game we've been watching, Luka Doncic has been lighting it up.
Hey,
And that about wraps it up. And as
And welcome back to the second half of our Halloween broadcast. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Here's Milutinov. It's rebounded by Doncic. Getting a mind-boggling 79% off the floor. To the inside. Puts up a 3. Misses. 4th time against 7 makes for this game. For 3. That one is good again. He's 6 straight from the floor with the basket.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open 3.
To the paint. Lets it fly. Hits the jump hook. Doncic has got 20.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Pass to Jokic. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. And the shot is good.
When a player gets a feel for that floater, it can really make things tough on defenders. You're just not sure how to guard them and where your point of commitment is.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 34 points a game last season, 10 assists and 9 rebounds. And guys, he can just explode for points anytime he steps on the court.
Well, he looks to score, and he looks to score often.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. .90 seconds now into the second half. No one covering. Bogdanovich has got 8 points.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Pass to Chanchar. Lazic. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And that one's good. Chanchar.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Six on the shot clock. Count the basket. He's got 17.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
To the left side wing. 1:33 left to play in the third. Releases. Hands the shot with nobody near him. Chanchar's got 5 points now this quarter.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
At least in the second half they have been. The first half wasn't played anywhere near this intense.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy. .111 left in the third quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Bogdanovic for 3. And it's Dragic with the rebound.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Down low. And that one, no good to start him off on the night. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. There's 14 seconds left in the third. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovic has got 11 points.
Great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanovic dangerous.
Off target at the rim. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. Up 2. And coming up as soon as we return. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Nikola Jokic, and it's Jovic in at the power forward. Gutteridge for the pass to Jovic. In the corner, Teodosic with it. Pass to Gutteridge. Ring shot on the way. And Toby pulls it down. Just phenomenal here tonight. 73% from the field. Good on the bucket.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
We're just over a minute into this final quarter of play. Here's Gutteridge. And Jovic gets it to go. Jovic has got his first basket of the night.
That's an excellent play call to free him up from the defense.
Well, taking advantage of that opportunity, it does not get any more high percentage than that one.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, now during that break, Will Hardy with some good words for his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet. Are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
All right, thank you, David. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Kicks it out to Bogdanovic. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Pass to Doncic. Lets the three fly. Cans it from downtown.
Well, and this has been their strategy throughout the fourth period. We'll see how it pans out.
It's one thing to have teams shoot a bunch of threes, but with this team being that hot defensively, you got to chase them away from anywhere near that line. For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Back to Doncic. Misses the chippy right there. And here's Jokic outside. That shot off. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. There's a good screen. Chanchar got it. Good job in the low post. Chanchar's got 10 points here in the second half.
And that play never gets old. The pick and roll will still be an offensive staple 100 years from now. Trust me.
We've got 1:13 left to play here in the fourth. Jokic draws the double. And Jokic throws it down hard.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
Gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Pass to Chanchar. Launches a three. Buries it from three-point range.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Doncic with it. "17-foot shot on the way." And he drops that one in.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, when you step into an opposing team's arena and you can play with this type of composure, boy, that food tastes good on the way out of town.
Guys, they can just sit on the ball here if they want to.
They have earned this win.
Now, here's Doncic. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think, thank you, David. And that'll do it, folks. So for David Aldridge.
Matchup, but anything could happen in the NBA, Grant.
That is the truth. I mean, that's why they play the games. One guy gets hot, a team gets cold. That's all it takes to swing the entire outcome of a game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ivica Zubac. Dario Saric is out there with Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3 slot.
Yeah, easy enough for the 7-footer. Sar bringing the house down.
Here's Hazonia. 3-pointer. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Pass to Hayes. Here's Risache. To the paint. Here's Sar. Powered down after the assist led him to the lane.
Nice pass by Risache. You can already see he has a high basketball IQ.
And even after a year, the numbers that Wembanyama can put up are staggering.
Oh, terrifying what his stat line could look like in 5 years' time. His minutes and usage will only continue to grow. He could have multiple quadruple doubles in his future.
And here is Fournier. Pass to Sar. Now Wembanyama. 4-3. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
First quarter, just over a minute and a half in. Saric, a screen on Hayes. Inside. Here's Smith. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. The first one falls. And so he hits both. Grant, you talk about NBA length. Alex Sar has it in spades.
So many young bigs we're seeing these days. He combines that length with some guard skills as well. And that's a very intriguing package.
Here's Sar. The 3-pointer off the mark. And about 2 minutes into the first quarter here. To the left side wing. Six to shoot. Pass to Hazonia. Here's Zubac. The shot is good, and this game is back to even. Gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Outside Coulibaly. Batum outside. Here's Sar. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Sar's got 6. Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here.
And it was an awful game defensively. They lost the individual matchups, and the help was slow to rotate.
I'll tell you this, if you're going to allow your opponent to make that many shots, you have got to be as solid on the offensive end, and clearly they were not.
Pass to Smith. Outside Bogdanovic. Knocks it down from distance.
Well, Bojan Bogdanovic, simply stated, has become a knockdown three-point shooter.
Here's Rupert. Throws it up high. Boy, left it right in the sweet spot with the lob. Nicely done.
Oh, man, take a look at that one. Just a textbook alley-oop.
Beautifully done. He served it up on a platter. Now here's Smith. He's got 5. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. Risache, he's checked in for Rupert. Just under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the first quarter. He gets it in there.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Here's Riza. Still no points. 19 seconds left in the first quarter here. Off target at the rim. Smith outside. No good on the buzzer beater. Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Up. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, we've watched them force their way to the line, and it seems to be working so far.
And this is why coaches say be aggressive. As long as you're playing smart, good things tend to happen, even if you're on the road.
We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Risache. Then there's Rudy Gobert, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. Puts up a three. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
Here's Risache, defended by Bogdanovic. Good work there as it goes.
And there's the ability to finish for Risache. Nobody scares him at the rim.
And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
We're just a few games into the new year, Doris. How important is it for a team to start off strong?
I think, B.A., it's hugely important. What we've learned historically is that the first 20 games are a good indicator for success. And obviously, if you're younger, can your confidence waver if you get off to a tough start? Veterans can absorb it a little bit better. But to me, those first 20 games, big time important. Well, that's a case where your teammates are showing trust in you, and he comes through with flying colors.
Šarić outside. Pass to Perkichin. And he buries his first look.
Oh, what a crafty move, causing the defender to pause right there.
Outside Coulibaly. Here's Yabusele. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
I just love the aggressive finish.
Now, I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Perkichin. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. Pass to Jang. Here's Risache.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Both teams deciding to change it up. All right, let's take a look back at last season and see the teams who collected the most second chance points.
This is a hustle stat. This team pounded the offensive glass, and it shows in their numbers from last year.
Smith outside. Pass to Perkichin. Here's Hezonja. Lays it up and banks it in.
Always helps to get these kinds of looks, right? Super easy to convert from that distance.
Wembanyama up top. Puts it up from 15, and it's good for 2. Wembanyama's got 5.
And Wemby's got the mid-range shot down. He's just so confident from there.
Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
Boy, that's as wide open as you're going to get. The defense needs to lock in and be better than that.
Hayes, the pass to Wembanyama. Now here's Coulibaly. Pulls up. Great look, but off the mark.
And it didn't fall, but still a great look.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Now here's Smith. He has 7. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. From deep, Wembanyama. Perkichin grabs the board. Gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Here's Smith. Misses, and you know he wants that one back.
Listen, offensively, they're very comfortable with him taking that shot. It's a good look under very little pressure. He just can't convert. That's the idea. You work the ball into that area. It's a sweet spot.
Smith outside. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Up 3. Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Taking a look at the visitors, they knew they'd be in for a rough start. The question is, do they have the tools to turn it around? The front office, their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the...
And that is going to do it for...
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. They've got Hayes. Victor Wembanyama is out there with Sarr. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Fournier in at the shooting guard position. Zubats with a screen on Fournier. For 3, Smith. It's rebounded by Rizachet. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Ivica Zubats out there with Dario Saric. Then it's Smith, and it's Hazonia in at the 3, the small forward. Shooting about 56% in this one. Lets it fly. A nice shot by Smith. Smith's got 11.
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Now Hayes. He's scoreless. Pass to Sarr. And here's Wembanyama. Fires the 3. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
And you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
Saric outside. Here's Hazonia. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Pass to Sarr. To the inside. Wemby putting on a show.
And the offensive skills of Wembanyama are a huge part of his high value. And nice to see him delivering.
And Chauncey Billups calls timeout here. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Well, when you look at the forwards in this league, there are a lot more Grant Hill types out there these days, partner.
Well, thank you for the nice words, B.A. Of course, I took pride in my overall game. And over the last few decades or so, we've seen a bunch of guys playing the 3, 4, and 5 who can pass, dribble, and shoot. So it's fun to watch the game evolve.
And here's Saric for 3. Drills it from deep. Saric has gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Okay, Dario Saric, that three-point shot is pretty. What a relaxed shooter he is.
Here's Rizachet. And the layup is good. Rizachet's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
It's deflected. Pass to Hayes. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Oh, there's the alley. And here comes the break.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second. There aren't many more dominant defenders in the NBA than Gobert.
Well, that's definitely fair to say, B.A., because his defense has an outsized influence on a game. The inside presence changes an opponent's game plan.
Now here's Fournier. No points yet, and off target. He starts the game 0 for 1. Pass to Perkichin. Zubats against Gobert. Now here's Smith from outside the arc. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Well, this is Zubats. He's such a team-first guy. You find an open teammate, put the ball where it needs to be.
Gobert with a screen on Smith. Outside Koulibaly. And there's the drive. Blocked!
How about Zubats? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
It's offline from half court.
I don't know what he was thinking. Maybe settling a score with his coach?
Well, that is inexcusable. That kind of shot selection won't do them any good.
Oh, not the defensive effort they need to cut into the lead.
Boy, good call. You have to at least try to protect the rim.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Down low. Here's Sarr. And down it goes. 2 points. Sarr's got 8 points.
Boy, the defense was in perfect position, but it simply didn't matter. He's just too skilled, too good.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Up by 5. After a quick break, we're coming right. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this 4th quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. We've got Bilal Koulibaly. Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the 4. Pass to Batum. Back to Jang. 6 on the shot clock. To the middle. Yabusele. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And in traffic, he uses the reverse to keep the shot blocker at bay.
What an incredible move. Not everyone has that kind of skill. And here's Bogdanovic. Beyond the arc. Knocks down the long J.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Koulibaly with it. And there's the screen. This one for 3. And he can't get that one. Shooting the rock at 58%. 4th quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Unloads. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena.
Timeout.
Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or 2.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He told his players, we are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Wembanyama powers it through inside.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Smith. Over Fournier. No good. A bit long that time.
I don't know if you can credit the defense for that. It was just a missed opportunity.
Here's Wembanyama. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock.
When Wembanyama goes up, he can be so quick. I mean, the rookie looking very assertive.
Smith with it. Fournier covering.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Well, it's about the little details. Capitalize at the free throw line, add to your lead.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Zubats. The shot by Wembanyama, no good. Gone 2 of 3 to open the 4th quarter. 4th quarter of play. We're about 2.5 minutes through it now. They set the pick. out to the wing. Here's Zubac. For three, Smith. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Sarr. And Azonia pulls it down. Smith outside. 1:05 left in the final quarter. Count that bucket.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Here's Wembanyama. The big man, Wemby for 2.
And not intimidated at all. Wembanyama showing up in a clutch moment.
44 seconds left in the fourth. And the layup is good off the glass.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
Oh, he powers through contact. Wembanyama, impressive.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And now they decide to foul intentionally. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here, and it's an 8-point ball game. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
And you know they're extremely disappointed right now. I mean, this one getting away from them.
Well, they definitely have some things to work out, and you'd love to see them finish this game the right way.
And so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. All right, guys, what do you think?
Now, it's an opportunity for a teaching moment. I'm sure Coach will waste no time making his points.
Well, maybe not his time, but this game is certainly finished. Let's get it over with.
It's good from beyond the arc. And they go to the intentional foul. Good on the first, and that increases the lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. And you never want to say never, but in this case...
Yeah, at this point, I don't even know if divine intervention could turn this around. We've seen a lot of points tonight, but we've also seen a lot of poor defense as well.
That's unacceptable. The hustle and focus on that end is not there for either side.
Getting a little desperate at this stage. I mean, the clock's the big factor.
Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
That's what you call slamming the door. This one is over.
Puts up a deep 3. The shot comes out. The visiting club takes the win on the road. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as
season, GA. As a player, how do you stay engaged? How do you stay focused?
Kevin, this is where the grind can really catch up to you. Easy to start feeling complacent or check out a little bit. So you got to shake that off. And I tell you another thing, your coaches will play a huge role in keeping you engaged.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Miles out there with a Linnet. Then it's Barrett. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. And it's Murray in at the 2 guard. Now here's Barrett. He averages a bit over 6 points a game. 5 on the clock. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Doesn't go that time. Here's Biberovic. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
I had a chance to catch up with Chris Finch, and he knows this team has its hands full going up against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Coach said Shai is one of the best in the league when it comes to scoring off the bounce. And when he's not scoring, he's kicking it out to an open teammate. So we have to make sure our rotations are quick. We'll see how the defense responds, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Şengün, the bounce pass. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Greg, seems like we always talk about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander's offensive side, but when it comes to deflections and steals, his defense, he's one of the best.
Yeah, his two-way ability is sometimes overlooked in the mainstream media, but people in the know how good of a defender he is.
Here's Larkin. Şengün with a screen on Lyles. Sinks the triple. 5 points in the game.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Now here's Murray. 1:41 left here in the first quarter. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. The three-pointer is right on target. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 6.
And this is the kind of fire Gilgeous-Alexander plays with. How about the response there?
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Larkin. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Sapahi, here at covering. Pass to Şengün. Lets it go with a 3. Bangs home the trifecta.
Şengün obviously liked that look. He's a selective three-point shooter, though.
Outside, Dort. Now Lyles. Lets it go from deep. And it's Osman with the rebound.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. To the middle. Here's Şengün. That one, no good.
That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss those.
And Murray, here we go. Dort, left side. Fires the 3. Murray, no good. Larkin looking it over. Pass to Şengün. And he makes that one. He has 5.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Leading by 3. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Guys, what's your take on the home team so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan coming in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
We've got Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Clark is out there with Lou Dort. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Alexander Walker in at the 2-guard spot.
You got to know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Osman. Hasn't made one yet. Where there's a lot of emphasis on three-point shooting, Greg. What's your opinion of that?
Well, Kevin, you know, stretching the D isn't just about how far out they have to defend. It's the distance between that and how far in you have to defend. That's why analytics favors shots at the rim and from distance.
Alexander Walker with the ball. Gilgeous-Alexander. Good. Nice job down low. And it's 8 points for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Pass to Osman. Ulabai. A three-pointer off the mark. Alexander Walker on the wing. Clark, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Fires it up. And it's good off the back of the rim and in. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 10 points.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly.
It's not often we get to see this matchup, but it is a doozy when we do. Just two powerhouse teams facing off.
And who knows, if you want to look all the way ahead to the finals, it's possible these teams could see each other there. So both teams looking to make a statement in their first meeting of the season.
Korkmaz grabs the miss. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Şengün against Olynyk. Now Şengün, he's got 5. Pulls it up. Good as the jump shot falls. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. Korkmaz grabs the miss. Gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. Knocked loose, stolen by Brooks. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Barrett. That one good for 2. Barrett's got his first bucket of the night.
Just focusing on the task at hand, that's all you can do.
Yeah, when the game is up for grabs like this one has been, it's all about the attention to detail.
The 3 buries the long-range jumper. Osman's got 4 points in the quarter. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Outside, Gilgeous-Alexander. Olynyk up top. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Şengün against Olynyk. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Incredible for his age. The decision-making of Şengün GA is very impressive.
So calm when he sees a double coming. Reads and reacts with ease when he's on the block or at the nail. Reminds you of a young Jokic with how he sees the game.
Lots of promise in Şengün's game. Certainly has the frame to be special.
Murray outside. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Top of the key. Şengün with the rebound.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Here's Sapahi. Sinks the three-pointer. He has 5.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And that's it for the first half of action. What's been a very close game here. Up by 3. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
They're hitting at a high clip. Some shots have been wide open, some tightly contested.
And as the ball continued to fall through. And next up, here's a look. And that is.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander really making a difference here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
Here's Barrett. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Wonderfully up to this point, 67%. We've got Kelly Olynyk. Barrett is out there with Trey Lyons. Then there's Murray. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at the point guard.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Murray outside. A floater. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
And Murray, never shy, absorbs the contact there and gets it to go.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And Greg, something that is so important to this team, Jamal Murray's shot creation.
It is, Kevin. He creates so much with the ball or off of it. The work he puts in on offense frees up everything for his teammates. Great competitor who's really a perfect fit with this core.
About 1 minute played here in the second half. Here's Larkin. Gilgeous-Alexander covering. Clock at 4. It's rebounded by Barrett. 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. And Olynyk kicks to Barrett. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 12 in the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Biberovic. Takes a three. Connects from three-point range.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
Barrett the pass to Murray. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And Gilgeous-Alexander throws it down.
And the move and the basket, SGA has the defense shook.
Pass to Şengün. There's a minute 40 left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 5. Here's Biberovic. Barrett covering.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
Count that one.
The term deep bag gets thrown around a lot, but it certainly applies to Murray.
Pass to Şengün. The three. It's good from long range. He's got 8.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes.
Murray finds Barrett. 50 seconds left to play in the third. Knocks down the 3 ball. Barrett's got 5.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Here's Larkin. It's the outside fadeaway. 35 seconds left in the third. Gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second half. Tremendous efficiency. And it's Barrett penetrating. The layup off target. Gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. 16 seconds left to play here in the third. Here's Larkin. 5 points in the game. Here he goes, and he comes up with the deuce.
And how about the terrific use of the crossover there to just throw the defender off balance.
The third quarter comes to a close. Up by 4. And we're coming right back. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, put the pass right on the money.
He'll be proud of that one. Bigs love when their passing skills are noticed.
3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the fourth.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this win.
Lou Dort out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Alexander Walker in at the shooting guard. Fires from deep. Unable to get that one. Dort left side. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. This one for three. Alexander Walker with the ball. There's the three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Alexander Walker's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. And he wants to see some changes out there right away and right now. And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. What do you got for us, DA?
Hey guys, I listened in on what Chris Finch was talking about with his players. Now they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. When that three goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks, David.
And this is SGA's role. He's out here to score and score often.
There's the pick. Here's Larkin. And the three ball is good. Boy, right down to the wire here. Still anyone's ball game.
Yeah, and after all the energy both sides have expended, both teams still hungry for the win.
Here's Wiles. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Puts it up from 12. Şengün, no good.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
And good that time. Doing extremely well. 62% on the night to this point. Pass to Şengün. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And that's an important shot from Şengün. He takes pride in delivering in big spots.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Rebound by Larkin. Gone 3 of 6 in the field so far in the fourth quarter. Inside, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
Gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And able to get himself to the line. SGA so crafty inside there to get the contact. And those free throws will mean a ton now. It makes it a 2-possession game.
Pass to Şengün. Shoots over Olynyk. Şengün, no good. Murray right side. And the layup is good.
Coming through in the clutch. Murray, no stranger to being a hero.
And here is Şengün. Olynyk is covering. Screen by Şengün. A rebound by Gilgeous-Alexander. And they go to the intentional foul. He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's an 8-point game. And timeout called by Chris Finch. Guys, what's your take?
Trying to keep hope alive, but I don't see them making a comeback.
With timeouts, it's use them or lose them. So why not go down fighting?
Pass to Larkin. Money! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. 19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And an intentional foul right there. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
Rebound by Olynyk. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was.
All right, DA, thanks again. And that's going to do it tonight.
A lot of their action runs through the front court.
You're exactly right, B.A., and I think that's where the game's going to ultimately be decided. I mean, we have to see which set of these bigs is going to impose their will, not just offensively, but defensively, too.
Now the starting group for the visitors. The three from Rizashe. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Bogdanovich against Fournier. Pass to Jokic. Clock at 6. Releases. Sarr pulls it in. Down low. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Not only is Sarr a willing passer, he's a very skilled passer as well.
To the wing on the left. Wembanyama against Jokic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Well, you got to do more than that to stop Jokic. I mean, this guy is a master at converting through tough defense.
Wembanyama, screen on Bogdanovich. Outside Wembanyama. Sinks it from distance.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Just over a minute and a half in. Chalk up 2 there.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Wembanyama's got his second basket on the night.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jokic the screen. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And this is why Bogdanović is a vital cog in this offense. It's his ability to stretch the floor like that.
Wembanyama, the pass to Sarr. Here's Riza. Right now averaging 5.5 a game. And Sarr with the basket on the assist from Riza.
Look at the rookie rising to meet the defense's challenge. Sarr using all of his length to beat the contest inside.
Fires for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. Here's Hayes. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. And the foul called on Nick Batum. That's his first foul of the game. .55 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They set the pick. Here's Bogdanović. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net. Bogdanović has got 5 points.
You gotta respect Bogey's offensive game. He can get productive in just about any situation.
Picked by Gobert. Back to Batum. Launches a 3. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Bogdanović, no good. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Outside Fournier. Lets the 3 fly. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
Here's Bogdanović. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And that concludes the first quarter of play. Up by 5. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Riza out there with Bilal Coulibaly. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the power forward position. Shot clock at 6. Topic for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
They've got Nikola Jokic. And it's Jovic in at the 4 spot. Here's Riza. No points so far. Tried to come right back with a 3 of his own, but it's no good. Pass to Topic. Here's Teodosic. There's the triple. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Here's Riza. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
It's always good to see Riza mixing it up down low.
Here's Teodosic. Lets it go. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Jokic has got his second basket of the game.
That's why you keep your head up. If the assist is there, you can pounce.
And it feels like everyone turns over half their roster every year, Clark. How hard is that for teams?
Very hard. I mean, continuity is a foundational pillar point to being successful in anything. And there's a reason why Steph, Clay, and Draymond won so much in Golden State. Knowing your teammates and their tendencies is vital if you're going to be a championship contending team. I think teams and organizations benefit when they stay together for longer periods of time.
And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
And so far, there's been tremendous cohesion offensively this quarter.
And you know what? The frustration for the defense is mounting because it seems like they can't miss out there.
Jang, he's checked in for Rupert. To the paint. Here's Sar, and he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Well, you have to track Sar in that action. He's so fluid for his size and does a great job coming off the pick.
Outside Bogdanovic. Three-pointer, no good. Gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Pass to Wembanyama. The three ball. Ooh, Wembanyama just too good.
Scouts love this from Wembanyama, a big who can hit smooth three-point shots.
Now here's Jokic. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. Jovic, he's checked in for Nikola Jokic. As the playoffs draw closer, here's what the East looks like. Taking a look at the visitors here. Now in second, they look to be in terrific shape moving forward. Down a few spots. Quarter number 2 and around 3 minutes gone by. Gets the three ball to go.
I'll tell you what, they are on fire this quarter, taking total command of this game.
Now, I don't know if this field goal percentage is sustainable, but if they can stay close to what they've done in shooting the ball, they'll run away with this one.
Bogdanovic with it. He's got 5. Into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
The refined jumper of Wembanyama. You just never see that in a man of his height.
Bogdanovic against Fournier. And the basket is good. Bogdanovic has got 7.
And you like the balance here. Not just falling in love with the three ball.
Hayes for 3. And it goes! He gets it! Wow!
Whoa! The heave to beat the buzzer. Woo. That's an impossible shot, man, even when you don't have the clock to worry about.
Taking a look at the visitors, they're right where they want to be, and they're right where they should be. Now it's a matter of getting everything in place. Playing well on the road can be very difficult. They're doing a good job despite the challenges.
Away from home, they aren't letting the crowd get into, and that is going to do it.
And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. They're up by 1. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard. You know, Victor Wembanyama has been exceptional here, guys.
They've leaned on him to provide a lot of offense, and that's how he likes it.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
We've got Sar. Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then it's Rizachet, and it's Wembanyama in at the center position. Can't get it to drop. Shooting an unreal 69%. Really special stuff here. Hayes for 3. Nikola Jokic grabs the miss. Inside. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 4 rebounds now. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
Well, Sar is already used to attracting defensive contact, and this time he manages to finish right through it.
Shooting it at 61%, a terrific average. Pass to Jokic. Pulls it. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. To the inside. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
The Frenchman, s'il vous plaît. Taking flight. You gotta like Sar.
And a timeout called here by Doc Rivers. He wants to review the game plan.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
Yeah, typically there's some type of adjustment made out of a timeout. It might be major, or it could be just a slight tweak.
Jokic finds Bogdanovic. Ooh, stolen by 48. Here's Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Fournier very skilled at sniffing out, anticipating when to go for the steal.
Gone 0 for 3 to start the second half. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Jokic the screen. To stop the run. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
Tell you what, with Jokic, you've got to foul him harder than that. This big fella takes pride in finishing through the defense.
Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Pass to Coulibaly from deep. Drops in the 3. Coulibaly's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's been typical of their performance today. They're sharing the ball and creating good shots.
Really a prime example of the difference in how these teams have operated offensively. Much more individual play at the other end.
Clock at 6. 1:24 left in the third quarter here. There's Bogdanovic with the 3, and the three-pointer goes. Bogdanovic has got 10 points in the game.
This speaks to the level of confidence Bogdanovic possesses, looking to shoot immediately off the catch.
Here's Gobert. Jokic grabs the board. Outside Bogdanovic. .50 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Count it. Good.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
Pass to Sar. Here's Gobert. Outside Fournier. The 3 is up. Doesn't go that time.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Inside. And that misses. That would have put him up.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Here's Risacher. On target from about 13 feet. Risacher's gotten his second bucket on the night.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter.
Sinks that one from the post.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
And we've just finished the third quarter. What a tight game we've got going. Leading by a point. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. We've got Nicholas Batum, Bilal Coulibaly out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Jang in at the point. Outside Coulibaly. Hits a three-pointer.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Here's Teodosic. Pass to Jokic. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Batum outside. Here's Jang. Pass to Coulibaly. Shoots. Jokic grabs the board. Jokic has got 5 rebounds in the game. Drives to the hoop. Here's Jovic. And he banks in the layup. Jovic has gotten his first bucket of the night.
And this is just typical of him, always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
A chance here to catch up with Ali from the sideline.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. Well, coach is thrilled with their three-point shooting, saying in the huddle, guys, let's keep it up. Continue to shoot it from deep. It's working. They've been on fire from distance so far.
All right, Ali, thanks once again. Pass to Jokic. Over Wembanyama. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the paint. Sarr misses. Gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Bogdanovich, that's good.
You like seeing Bogdanovich get it done inside. An opportunistic score around the rim.
Pass to Rizachet. Here's Sarr from behind the arc. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. No good with a jumper from the wing.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Shot's good by Sarr.
Ooh, important points from Sarr. And just great recognition of the moment. Don't see that in a lot of young players. Wow.
Here's Jokic. And that basket makes him 5 for 10. Steady production so far.
Easy to understand why they turn to Jokic in these situations. He has a knack for cashing in on big possession.
Here's Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
No fear in this young man. We're already getting a sense of Wembanyama's killer instinct.
Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. And they're on the run. Here's Fournier. Yes, and it's Wembanyama picking up the assist.
When Fournier gets going in transition, he's a blur. Hard to stay in front of him when he gets going.
There's 53 seconds left in the 4th quarter here. There's Bogdanovich with the 3. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. This is what winning is all about. Playing your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
Jokic. Oh, rejected by Wembanyama. Gets the 3 to fall.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
And so they choose to intentionally foul. All right, Grant trying to seize control now.
And BA, if they can convert here, they might be able to close the door.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Honestly, we have never seen someone like Victor Wembanyama, a skilled 7.5-footer. I mean, the way he moves, it's unreal.
.27 seconds left in the game. Bogdanovich from long range. That one doesn't drop. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead at the end.
Yeah, get the coffee, because that's the way to close.
are you for the play-in tournament?
Oh, it's a lot of fun, Kevin. You can go from a 10th seed to making the playoffs. It makes this part of the year that much more entertaining.
Now the starting group for the visitors. They've got Ivica Zubac. Hazonia is out there with Sharch. And it's Smith. A shot by Biberovic, no good. Here's Sharch. Pass to Zubac. Back to Hazonia. 6 to shoot. Tries again. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Korkmaz checked in for Larkin. Here's Sapahi. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Yeah, I'd call this ideal scoring distance. It's almost too easy.
Pass to Hazonia. We played just over a minute here in the first. Drills the three-pointer.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Here's Sapahi. Banked in off the glass. Gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Sharch outside. Pass to Smith. Hazonia with the ball. And finished off by Hazonia.
Well, you love the unselfishness. Makes the next pass and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Here's Şengün. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
Sharch outside. For 3, Smith. It's good. And he makes his first shot of the game.
And for the defense, that is a heart-sinking moment when you see him that wide open from beyond the arc.
Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that have been the biggest three-point threat since the All-Star break.
I mean, they've gotten better at shooting the ball as the season has gone on, and you like their trajectory. I mean, they're in a great offensive groove right now.
.135 left to play in the first quarter. Here's Sapahi. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You can see he just rushed that a little bit. Lost the focus, I think.
And it's Smith missing. Gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. Pass to Şengün. Out to the right wing. Lets it fly from 18. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Şengün's got his second bucket of the night. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. And that one, good. 5 points in the game.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
To the right side. Here's Biberovic. Hazonia defended. Here's Korkmaz. No good from outside. Gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. Pass to Smith. Here's Perkachin. Here's Hazonia. A three-pointer, no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. Up 5. Let's take a quick break now. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1/4 of action so far. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
Now, that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Pass to Larkin. Nails it from the high post. Larkin's got his first points of the night.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Now, here's Bogdanovic. Screen by Šarić. Hits the three-point bomb.
Well, coaches will take that any day. Don't pass up open threes like that.
Here's Korkmaz. He has yet to score. Stan, we talk about this every night. So much great young talent coming into the NBA. Is there one player, though, in particular, who right now stands out to you?
Well, I have to say, Kevin, Victor Wembanyama. I don't know that we have ever seen a guy of that size do the things that he does. Now, you can say, well, what about Nikola Jokic? Well, Nikola Jokic, first of all, is not Victor Wembanyama's size. And then Victor's handle and his length, the guy's incredible. He's going to be the face of the NBA for a long, long time.
Good on the shot.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pulls up. Nice shot by Larkin. Larkin's got 4 this quarter. Gone a nice 3 of 3 to start the second. And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. Both teams deciding to change it up. Let's take a look at the 2K leaderboard to find out who the best defenders have been over the past month. Here are your steals leaders. 4th, Şengün.
Really been fantastic defensively this run for him. He's had more than his share of steals, and now he's looking to get more.
Back to Zubac. Beyond the arc. Good on the triple.
That's a fantastic feed right there. Kicking it out for the good look. Plays like this really help team chemistry.
To the middle. Here's Larkin, and he lays it straight in. Larkin's got 6 points.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Pass to Zubac. Here's Perkicin. Misses in close. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Şengün with the bucket.
A guy who is ready to fight for it. Şengün using that strength to get that one to go.
It's Bogdanovic on the wing. Şengün with the rebound. Gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. Pass to Biberovic. Down low. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
He hits the second from the line.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Here in the second quarter, just under 3.5 minutes played. Pass to Smith. Puts it up from 15. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
12 seconds left here in the second. Here's Sapahi. Nailed from three-point land. He's got 8.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. They're up by 2. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
Getting points from that second unit was clutch. Depth protects you against injury, but it can also win a game for you.
Yeah,
And now, not a bad. Thanks for spending half.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Pass to Azania. And here's Smith. Poked away. They've got Smith. Dario Saric is out there with Hazonia. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Here's who Chauncey Billups will start the second half with. Hazonia finds Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Sapahi covered by Smith. Smith with some nice D. Being impressively throughout at 62%. Saric outside. Off target from three-point range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Larkin. And the rejection by Zubac.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. And timeout. Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Okay, let's take a look at Alperon Şengün. His last 10 games, and he's in the top 10 in field goal percentage. Really able to power his way to the bucket and finish through contact.
And back to your point, number 2 in steals. He's just a tireless worker. Plays that hard-nosed, on-ball defense. Most guys just can't disengage from it. That one goes. Count it.
Yeah, they get one to fall. Now 1 for 4 to start the third quarter.
And so Chauncey Billups calls for the timeout. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Azania. Now Zubac. Shoots. And there's Saric on the assist from Zubac. Zubac has got 3 assists now in this one. Sapahi covered by Smith. Sapahi. And they get it back. And he can't jam it through. Saric outside. Smith outside. Pass to Zubac. Clock at 6. Here's Saric. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Saric has got 7 points here in this quarter. You know, Stan, we hear all the time about after timeout plays. About how many of those do teams really have at their disposal?
Well, you certainly have to have a few, Kevin. Coaches vary in their philosophy. Some coaches will draw them up on the fly. I was one, like a lot of guys, who wanted to have things that we've worked on that then we could go to. But that just depends on who you've got, how smart your guys are, how quickly they pick things up.
Pass to Smith. 1:05 left in the third quarter. The layup missed. To the inside. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. Hazonia finds Smith. Hands it from downtown. Smith's got 6 points.
And it seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Here's Šarić. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. Šarić has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, look, he's got the length to get that shot off regardless of how the defense plays.
Here's Sapahi. And that one drops for him. 13 points in the game.
Look, he's doing what he can to try to keep them afloat offensively, continuing to stay aggressive.
And that's going to do it for the third quarter. They're up by 7. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
Yeah, it's pretty to watch. It's great to have so many big men in the NBA who can dish it like this.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Korkmaz. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
Yeah, that's just a lack of focus. Plays like that can really frustrate a coaching staff.
Smith outside. To the paint. Here's Azania. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He knows every possession is critical now. And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch told the team. Now, he asked for one thing, intensity. He said, I need you to crank it up to 11 out there. That's how we turn it around. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. Larkin, the pass to Şengün. The lead pass was put in just the right spot.
Love that intensity from Şengün inside, basically overpowering the coverage.
First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth quarter. A fadeaway. That shot no good. Here's Larkin. Pass to Biberovic. Misses the three.
And even without that three ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Smith surveying the D. Here's Zubac. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time.
Well, sharp interior passing is so important. The best way to create high percentage buckets.
Pass to Larkin. 1:41 left in the fourth quarter. It's hauled in by Zubac.
You got to finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Here's Smith. And he drops it in from the low post. Boy, that was a big shot.
And stunned silence, guys. That's the atmosphere in here after that shot.
Sapahi covered by Smith, and they pick up two.
He's creating good looks and shooting very efficient.
And we've got a timeout called by Chauncey Billups. He has decided it's the right time to talk. .114 left in the fourth. Fires for three. That one, no good. Doing fantastically in this game, 62% from the floor. Şengün against Şaric. Şengün, no good.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
Smith right side, from deep. The three-pointer is right on target.
Yeah, they've sucked the energy out of this arena. Tremendous effort on the road.
Yeah, and winning games on the road is huge, especially when you get them in such a convincing fashion.
And that one's good, Biberovic. 5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. And now, here's Hazonia. Smith outside, 5 to shoot. Here's Šarić. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want.
Yes, we do. Two high-powered offenses, and they're not just talented, they're relentless.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Pass to Sar. Wembanyama with it. With the 7-footer. And the shot is good off the backboard.
There were questions about Wembanyama's strength coming into the league. No problem with the contact here.
Pass to Chanchar. 6 to shoot. Here's Doncic. He can't hit that time. Some solid defense from Hayes. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. I asked him if he thinks anyone has a better feel for the game than Luka Doncic, and he told me, I don't want to get into a comparison, but what I can say is that he controls the pace like no one else. You can't speed him up, you can't slow him down. Guys?
As always, Allie, we thank you. Now here's Doncic. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Again, Doncic missing. Outside Fournier. Hayes attacking. It's hauled in by Luka Doncic. Pass to Chanchar. Here's Doncic. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Now here's Doncic. Fournier covering. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Now here's Hayes. Outside Fournier. Wembanyama screen. The open J off the mark.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
I think expect them to go back to it because that's the kind of shot this offense is designed to generate.
And he drops the first. Both teams will make substitutions. That one drops. He ties it up. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Outside Fournier. There's a screen. Outside Coulibaly. Here's the 3. On target from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
43 seconds left to play in the first. Dragic outside. And Gobert with a block.
One of the best to do it. Gobert adds another block to that career total.
Back to Coulibaly. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Koulibaly's got 5 points.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
The teardrop. Got it. Pass to Fournier. Wide open, but he couldn't capitalize. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. They're up by 3. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, their offense is clicking so far, capturing the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
We got Risache. He's out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Nicholas Batum out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4-man spot. Outside Koulibaly. The 3 hits the trifecta. Give him 8 points now.
His three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
They've got Rudy Gobert. Risache out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Nicholas Batum, and it's Yabusele in at the power forward. That one's good for 2.
The screen doesn't earn him a ton of breathing room. Turns out he doesn't need it.
Pass to Risache. Here's Yabusele. Launches it. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Risache out there with Bilal Koulibaly. Then there's Nicholas Batum. Then there's Rudy Gobert. And it's Yabusele in at the 4. The game now all tied up.
The value of good ball movement isn't lost on this squad.
And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. And Doris, some use the term stocks to add up steals and blocks. Chet Holmgren and Victor Wembanyama's stocks are through the roof.
Well, in fact, since the turn of the century, only 5 rookies ever have averaged over 3, quote, stocks per game. Victor and Chet are both on that list. And listen, if you're a passionate NBA fan, you are so excited about these 2 young men. The size and the skill and the eye-popping things they're doing on a nightly basis. NBA is in good hands. If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
We've got Nicholas Batum. He's out there with Rudy Gobert. And it's Jang in at the 3 slot. That shot, no good. Batum with the defensive effort. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Pass to Rupert. Back to Batum. Gobert with a screen on Dragic. Here's Rupert. 5 on the clock. Here's Gobert. Gobert takes it to the interior D.
We think first of Rudy Gobert as a defender, but this guy has the instincts and touch, even against good defense. Nice, Rudy.
Rudy Gobert is out there with Nicholas Batum. Then there's Bilal Koulibaly, and it's Jang in at the small forward. Down low. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And they're pushing it up. And he buries his first look.
And you'd think their lead would hold as long as they continue to shoot like this.
And so Will Hardy calls for the timeout. He wants a few moments to regroup with his players.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
Yeah, this is why you hate to lose momentum. It can be hard to get it back.
And we've got 1:18 left to play in the half. Over to the left wing. And here's Doncic outside. Fournier with a rebound. Gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Pass to Risache. And he lobs it up. Oh, Wembanyama crashing down.
I mean, it seems like you could throw it up to Wembanyama on every offensive possession, and he'll slam it home.
Doncic outside. Will it go? Buries it from 3. Doncic has got 5 now.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Wembanyama, the pass to Fournier. Here's Risache. Wembanyama screen. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own. Risaché's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And here's Doncic outside. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Well, after hitting 0 from distance in the first, that's his second make this quarter.
Now Hayes, yet to see a basket. To the middle. Wembanyama down low. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Both good from the line that time.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
The clock runs out, and we are headed to halftime. They're up 7. And time now for the halftime break, with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports.
These first-year guys, very impressive so far. Now it is, who can sustain this level of play?
And
turning back now to that game we've been watching, a positive first half for the home team. And that's a wrap on.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. Without question, Bilal Coulibaly displaying his skills today.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
Hayes is out there with Evan Fournier. Then there's Wembanyama. Then there's Sarr. And it's Risachet in at the 3, the small forward. 6 on the shot clock. Inside, Doncic. And Doncic with the jam.
It does not happen too often, but boy, when Luka gets the opportunity to throw it down, he relishes it.
Outside Fournier. The 3 from Risachet. Connects from downtown. Risachet's got 6.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
And here's Doncic outside. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Shooting almost 70% from the floor. Sensational. Hey, shot's good.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Shooting 53%. Good efficiency on offense so far. Back to Doncic. There's the 3. Oh, Doncic from way out there.
Well, Luka Doncic relishes the opportunity to control the action, and right now he is cooking the defense.
Outside Wembanyama. Pass to Sarr. Here's Risachet. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Give him 8.
Wow, what a start to this half. 3 for 3, dictating the pace on the offensive end. They're rolling early.
Back to Doncic. Lets it go from deep. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Pass to Sarr. And here's Hayes. To the paint. And Sarr with the basket on the assist by Hayes.
You know, Sarr established himself in the paint and took advantage of what they gave him.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan.
It's now an opportunity to take a break and talk about their strategy moving forward.
Well, there's something that the coach doesn't like. I'm curious to see which kind of adjustment he makes here.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Dragic outside. 5 to shoot. Pass to Chanchar. 3-pointer. The shot no good.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Down low. Shot's good by Sarr. Sarr's got 4 points this quarter.
And another great assist. The offense is really clicking now.
Here's Chanchar. Hasn't got one to fall yet.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right, you could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Pass to Fournier. Now here's Batum from the arc. Pure from three-point range. Batum's got 5 now.
So good at so quickly analyzing and getting through his progressions. Nick Batum gets it off before the defender can react.
Puts one up from 19. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Gotten all 6 of their shots to fall. Talk about a perfect start to the half. Fournier with the ball. Averaging around 5 points a game. To the inside. Here's Sarr. Misses the fadeaway inside.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
The third quarter comes to a close. Leading by 9. And don't go away. We'll be back in a few moments. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this fourth period holds in store. We've got Nicholas Batum. Rudy Gobert is out there with Bilal Coulibaly. And it's Jang in at the 1. Knocks down the triple.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Right wing. And Gobert with a block.
Almost inescapable, that 7'9" wingspan. Send it back, big Rudy Gobert.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
Now here's Coulibaly. To the middle. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they retain possession. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, over the break, I did listen in on Kenny Atkinson's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And he's going for the lob.
And how sweet was that play?
Pinpoint pass, set up the alley-oop flush. Shooting 71%. Their offense has looked unstoppable all game long. Outside Fournier. Fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
Evan Fournier has proven over and over, you better get a hand up and contest from 3, or he will make you pay.
Here's Doncic. Hits the rim on the way in, and the bucket is good. Doncic has got 10 points in just the second half.
Well, he is so efficient, so productive. But for them to have real success, he needs help.
Hayes, the pass to Sarr. Here's Wembanyama. To the right side. Outside Fournier. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten half of their attempts to fall in the fourth. 2 for 4 now. Here's Doncic. Luka! Get off me!
Yeah, Doncic is used to and accustomed to all this contact. In fact, you get the sense he loves and relishes this kind of play.
Pass to Sarr. And here's Hayes. Left side, Wembanyama. In traffic, Wemby goes to work.
All too easy for Wembanyama. He feels like no one can defend him inside.
And we've got a timeout called by Will Hardy. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. Here's Doncic, and it's rejected. Here's Sar, guarded by Doncic. 1:03 left in the fourth quarter here. Fournier for three. Can't hit that one. Got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Count it.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Oh, rejected by Wembanyama.
With his length and energy, Wembanyama has the ability to be a game-changing defender.
Pass to Hayes. No good from outside. To the paint. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now Wembanyama. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was a fun one to watch.
tonight, Greg, with the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, I love to see skilled bigs dueling down low. Kind of a throwback in some ways, but there's still plenty of physicality in the modern game.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Larkin can't get it to go. Pass to Jokic. Now here's Bogdanovic. Sinks the three-pointer.
Trying to improve every year. That's the goal of anyone in the NBA. Bogdanovic has great fundamentals to be able to do that.
Now here's Şengün. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game. Here's Biberovic. Pass to Larkin. Just 5 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Jokic's screen. Jacks up a three. Good on the three-point shot.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Yeah, the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nice shot by Larkin.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Pass to Jokic. Shot clock at 6. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Yeah, exceptional play there to take the bump and still get it to fall.
Here's Larkin. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Şengün with a screen on Bogdanović. Here's Sapahi. And it's off from three-point range. Gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. And there's 1:45 left in the first quarter of the game. 6 to shoot. And a miss there on the triple. Gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Inside, here's Şengün. Jokic grabs the miss.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
Bogdanović wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Timeout, timeout.
Bogdanović has got 6 points.
Well, great shooting off the pass. Get the feet set. Good balance. Bogdanović dangerous.
Both teams will make substitutions. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. A steal. And they're moving it up. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Osman kicks to Korkmaz. Pass to Larkin. 6 on the shot clock. The shot is good. And so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4. Gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Now Bogdanović. And he makes good on the layup. 8 points for him.
That's a pretty soft touch for Bogdanović, trying to do some damage on the inside now.
Here's Larkin. 9-point game his last outing. And oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like...
And that does it for the first quarter. Leading by 6. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And looking at what we've seen so far, guys, from the visiting team, what do you think?
Just stretching out the floor that first. They had the defense scrambling.
Pretty prime example here of how to space the floor and do it correctly. When you do it, that's the kind of thing that happens.
The offensive rebound. We've got Teodosic, and it's Gutterich in at the shooting guard position. It's Osman, top of the key. It's rebounded by Jovic.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
Here's Teodosic, still without a basket. Jokic a screen. Teodosic, the pass to Jokic. Jokic defies the inside defense.
And the concentration from Jokic, spectacular, just shrugging off that contact.
And so Chris Finch calls for the timeout. He wants to talk to his guys. Let's look at the 2K leaderboard to find out the teams that have led the league in steals the season's second half.
You know, the defense has been frenetic, and it seems like they're gaining momentum as the season wears on. I mean, they're forcing a lot of turnovers.
Over to the wing. Back to Korkmaz. Pass to Osman. Here's Sapahi. Trains it from beyond the arc. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers in Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Good luck inside against Jokic, one of the most dominant players in the game right now.
2 minutes now played in the second quarter. Pass to Osman. Trying to find Şengün. He gets it to him. Takes it from 10, and he gets it to go. Şengün's got his first bucket in this one.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Here's Teodosic. No scoring in this one. He gets that one.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Pass to Şengün. No good with the layup. Gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. Jokic kicks to Teodosic. And 1:01 left to play here in the half. The shot misses. Here's Osman. Pass to Şengün. 9 feet out, and that's off the glass and in. Şengün's got 4 points this quarter. Şengün's gone 2 of 4 from the field. Jokic with it, takes the 3, and Jokic is good on the 3.
Yeah, this story in the second quarter much different than the one in the first. We're finally seeing some aggression.
There's 18 seconds left now here in the second. Pass to Şengün. The 10-footer. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Clearly a foul.
It's his first trip to the line. First one falls for him. Şengün hits them both. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. And here's Bogdanović for 3, and that does it for the first half of play. Leading by 6. It's time now to go courtside as we send you. Thank you, David, and we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
On paper, these teams are pretty even. So what will be the determining factor there, Ernie? I'm not sure, but they got to avoid mental errors.
Shaq, you agree with Kenny? So let's dig into that first half now, and what was a very solid performance for the visiting team. That'll do it for our show tonight.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Bogdanović really making a difference here.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
Has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Solid play on the low block, and that one's good.
And that's exactly what you want to start the second half. Smart play call.
Halftime talks can go all over the board, but right there coming out, that's the way you want to start the half. Be aggressive.
Shoots. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. Has just been outstanding tonight. 56% as a team in this game. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 10.
Doing a lot of nice work now from the field. He's helped get them this lead, and now he's helped them keep it.
Timeout.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. As the playoffs near, let's take a look at the Western Conference standings. And you take a look at this home team. Right now, if the playoffs started, they would have the 7th seed. Here's Şengün. And that one is off. Good defense by Jokic. Gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Here's Bogdanovich. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
Hey, man, Bogdanovich can play. Someone who wants to score as much as that guy. Gotta love it.
Pass to Larkin. They set the pick. Here's Sapahi. No good on that one. Gone 2 of 4 here to start the second half. Here's Jokic. Şengün with the rebound. Shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's Sapahi. The shot from the low post is good. He's got 7. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. 5th on the list, Jokic.
And his contribution to his team offensively cannot be understated. He is always leading the way for them with his ability to put up points.
A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
What's Jokic, like 6'10" out there? Not many defenders are going to be able to match up with that kind of size.
Here's Larkin. 8 points for him. Jokic defending. Pass to Osman. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Cranes the three-pointer. Osman's got his first 3 points of the game.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open 3 when he's got it.
Now, here's Jokic. The shot. Gets an open look and hits. Jokic has got 5 points in the quarter.
Jokic is doing things at that position that a lot of bigs just dream about.
Over to the left wing. 46 seconds left here in the third quarter. Second shot opportunity, and it's good on the way up.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
To the wing on the left. Jokic a screen. Shoots the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. He's got 8.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Larkin looking it over. Down low. Now Şengün. Yep, it counts. Şengün's got 8 points.
And boy, did he ever sell the pump fake. Worked to absolute perfection.
And we've watched. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish.
And this is the time when you want to lock it down defensively. Thus far, not happening.
Yeah, I'm looking out there trying to find one guy at least interested in playing defense, not that last possession.
They've got Topic. Teodosic out there with Jokic. And it's Jovic in a power forward position. Pass to Korkmaz. To the inside. Şengün buries it down low.
Let the big fella eat. Şengün just doing his thing down low.
A tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting on all cylinders. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. It's a chance for them to regroup and refocus. With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Well, during the break, I listened in on Doc Rivers talking to the team. Now, Coach told his guys it's not over until it's over. He asked them to stay sharp out there and to keep fighting. If we lose this, it's on us, he said. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. And here's Jokic. Outside, Bogdanovic. Puts it up. And good. He nails it.
Yeah, and such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives for the big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Pass to Larkin. Screen by Şengün. Here's Larkin. There's the pick to tie it up. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Jokic a screen. Buries the long-range jumper.
And won't find many more games as entertaining as this one.
No, this is about as high octane a game as you're going to find.
.151 left in the fourth quarter. Left block shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Pass to Bogdanovic from downtown. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And right now, they're just focused on putting together good possessions.
Yeah, that's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Pass to Jokic. From past the arc. Rebound by Larkin.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Screen by Şengün. Connects from three-point range.
That's a shot he's going to bury, especially when left open.
And now we've got the intentional foul. .44 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Bogdanovic left side. And Bogdanovic throws it down.
Give them credit. They've worked hard all game, now looking to finish it.
No, great job of getting in position to win a game. It's been an all-out effort from the squad.
It falls! Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5. And he commits the intentional foul. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. He's able to hit the second one, and that increases their lead to 6. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. We've got 28 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Larkin, the pass to Şengün. He doesn't hit that one. Good defense by Jokic. And that's an intentional foul. And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Fate looking very thin now, Greg, with very few ticks of the clock remaining.
They'll need something special to happen, and it needs to happen fast.
There's 10 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. Second one is good. Getting both at the line, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
Laces one from 3. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Coach clearly feeling the necessity to regroup with so much at stake here. They foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. He drops the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And so it's a victory for the road team in this one. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense...
All right, David, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.
These two teams, my attention is drawn to the front court matchup.
Oh, yeah, this should be a battle on the baseline. Great to watch skilled bigs trade blows and show off what they can do down low.
Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Ivica Zubac, Smith out there with Dario Saric, and it's Hezonja in at the small forward position. Pass to De Silva, shoots over Saric. De Silva with the bucket.
A bigger guy who makes intelligent passes. Nice feed from Wagner.
Saric outside. Jacks up a three. Sends it home from three-point land.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Schroeder with it. And right now he's currently putting up 6.5 points per game. Wagner outside. Takes the three. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's Hezonja. Gets his second attempt to go. Now he's 1 for 2.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Wagner. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And here's Schroeder outside. Here's De Silva. And a miss there on the triple.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Here's Hezonja. Out left to the wing. Pass to Smith. Here's Saric. Now Smith. Over Schroeder. Smith no good.
You got to move past that one. I mean, they'd want him to take that again.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Wagner with it. Tipped. They recover it. Shot from the low post is good.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
And timeout is called by Billy Donovan. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments. Midway through the year, we've got a moment to check out the Eastern Conference standings. You take a look at the home team. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving. Now here's Schroeder. 10 points in his last outing. Wagner, the pass to Wagner. Counted from distance.
And even before he caught the ball, Wagner had that measured up.
Grant, you look at the development path of Franz Wagner. Not surprising he had an easier transition to the NBA.
Well, think about this, BA. I mean, he played against men very early in Germany, splitting time in Euroball, and at Michigan let him really develop in multiple ways. So he's seen it all and is still so young.
Now here's Wagner. Nails it from 3. Wagner's got 6.
Yeah, and when Wagner is hitting from deep, the floor opens up for everyone else. Nice triple.
Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Outside Bogdanovic. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
There's 49 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Wagner for 3. That shot off the mark. Gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall. Here's Smith. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Smith hits them both.
He's making the most of every trip to the line, providing for his team.
Washington outside. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Here's De Silva. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. These are his first free throws of the game. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws.
And the big fella with the skill level, showing a soft touch at the line.
Takes a 3. Here's Šarić. Buried from outside. I don't know. I think we may get a review here. That was close. And
the previous play is under review.
Did he get the basket off in time or not?
And there's really plenty of time remaining in this game, so you want to make sure the right call was made.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move to review that.
And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Up 2. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
They're off to a rock-solid start. They brought a well-thought-out plan into this one.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Outside Bogdanovic. The 3 is up. Sinks the tray. 5 points in the game.
The way he can elevate over a defender from deep, very tough to contain outside the arc.
Pass to De Silva. Grant, when you talk about consistency and officiating game to game, you think there's room for improvement?
You know, I do think so. I mean, they're allowing more contact, but overall, more clarity on what constitutes legal guarding position would help players and officials.
Here's the pick. All sorts of time. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Hartenstein. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And as we start to wrap up voting, this list of contenders for the three-point contest begins to take its final form. And I gotta say, this is an impressive collection of talent.
Yeah, it sure is, B.A. Every single one of these guys has a clean shot at taking home the trophy. They are all elite shooters from three-point range.
And you look at Smith. He's going to need to move up this list big time to be part of the three-point contest. But he's got a shot.
Maybe, especially if he can get hot from beyond the arc. And he certainly has the ability to do so.
The voting is just about over. We'll keep you updated. This is just a tremendous list.
And each year that passes by, it becomes more and more difficult to pick a field. So many talented shooters in the NBA right now. Nice offense here. Close in. Great bet to go.
Knocks down the 18-footer.
And give their offense some love. They've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Tries it from the top of the key. Pulled the shot a little left. The bounce goes his way, though. Gotten off to a perfect 4-for-4 start of the second. Pass to Bogdanovic. Misses the three. Got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. And here the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. Washington passes to Bonga. Pulls up on the wing. That won't go. Misses his first shot of the game. Shooting 69%. I think they're even surprising themselves out there. Pass to Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. Inside. And he goes in for the dunk.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
So both teams changing it up here. Pass to Šarić. Here's Hezonja. Let's go with a three. Drains the triple. 5 points in the game.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Just 4 to shoot. Really left him alone that time.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Šarić a screen. Down low.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
That's good from Smith. Smith hits them both.
And they can run out the clock here. No need to rush it.
Yeah, and you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Here's Wagner. He has 6. From downtown, he drops it from range. Wagner's got 9.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. They're up by 4. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports.
I love the depth of this team, man. Their subs have been huge tonight, giving them a scoring punch that they've needed most.
Let's look now and see. That does it for halftime. Let's get back to game.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. When you look at Franz Wagner, what a contribution.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts. Make life a little more difficult on him.
Now here's Schroeder. Clock at 6. Pass to De Silva. It's hauled in by Šarić. Shooting great, 62% from the field and continuing to get it done. They've got Dario Šarić. He's out there with Ivica Zubac. And it's Smith in at the 2.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. Šarić outside. Pass to Hezonja. Smith outside. Fires in the triple. 7 points in the game.
Ooh, he's earning his keep offensively, a key part of their winning effort at this point.
Back to Schroeder. Takes a 13-footer, and they pick up 2.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
Šarić outside. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Smith finds Šarić. Offline with a 3. Got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. De Silva with the bucket.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
To the wing, right side. No good. Gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. To the middle. Out to Schroeder for the tie. Nails it from 3. Schroeder's got 7 points in the game.
They've really picked up the energy level and have willed themselves back into this game.
And as tired as they might be after fighting to tie it up, they have all the momentum now to finish this comeback.
Pass to Smith. The 3. Buries it from 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And right now, let's take a look at the teams that do the best job protecting the rim.
They're quick to help each other, and they have some tremendous athletes with a nose for the ball.
And we've got 1:18 left in the third quarter. Defended by Bogdanovich. Here's Hartenstein. Sends it home from three-point land. Hartenstein's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. He shoots it. And it falls all over the rim and in. Gotten 5 of 7 attempts in the third quarter. Defended by Bogdanovich. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
Assertive move. You can tell the game's heating up a bit.
Smith with a screen on Hartenstein. Gets the 3 ball to go. He's got 13.
And that's on the defense there. Gotta know the scouting report and understand that he loves his shot.
They set a pick. And here's Schroeder outside. Sinks it from distance.
And for them to get out in front, it feels like they're going to need him to lead the way.
19 seconds left in the third. Six to shoot. It's picked off. Pass to Hartenstein for the lead. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Boy.
And as we finish the third quarter, it's still close. Both teams trading buckets.
Hold your ground. Don't let him back your way in. Just hold.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. We've got Washington. Isaiah Hartenstein is out there with Wagner. And it's De Silva in at the 3 slot.
Ooh, he really came close to leveling the score there.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game. Both teams leaving it all out there.
The shot. Here's Hartenstein. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
He's got a knack for those putbacks, so you have to be aware of that defensively. Get a body on him.
Pass to Bogdanovich. Knocks it down from distance. Bogdanovich has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Washington outside. And here's Hartenstein. Here's De Silva. Now here's Wagner. Soft touch off the glass.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Shooting has been unreal, 64% from the floor. And Chauncey Billups calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
And something fans don't always get to see. Some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
During that break, Coach Chauncey Billups had some advice for the team. He told his guys to up their aggressiveness on the defensive end, saying this game is all about who can get stops right now. I need you guys to bring some more energy on defense. That's how we'll get this win. Guys?
And Allie, thanks. Pass to De Silva. There's a screen. Fires from deep. And it's Wagner missing. Gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. Now Smith. Fades back. And the basket good. A bank shot that time.
Hey, draw him up a solid play, get him an open look, and he delivers.
And late in games, throw out those analytics. Give me the mid-range. The shot, it just works.
And the layup falls.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. A nice shot by Smith.
And I understand we're seeing some potent offense, but you have to put up more of a fight defensively.
Shoot, this defense is giving me hope. The way I look, I could sign a 10-day and put up a few buckets on this squad.
They needed that hoop from Wagner. Nothing phases him.
Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Pass to Smith. Fades and shoots. Missed it. 4 for 7 so far in this one.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make them all.
Zubac against Wagner. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
They're playing big inside. Wagner draws good contact.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 6-point ball game.
Taking full advantage of his opportunities at the line to extend their lead.
Pass to Smith. There's 48 seconds left in the game. No good from the wing. Šarić brings the double team. Here's De Silva. Good on the bucket.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
Smith. Oh, he got him with a pump fake, but he couldn't finish. And they're so close to putting this game away.
Yeah, BA, you don't have to do anything crazy. Just run the clock and don't turn it over.
3 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Wagner. It's good.
Wagner makes a lot of tough shots look easy.
So the home crowd treated to a win. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up,